Welcome to Kaleidoscope S4IG. Let's talk. There is no doubt that Sri Lankans have talent, but whether those talents are navigated in the right direction is another matter. Micro-entrepreneurs, for instance, have no choice but to be a part of the pack. There is no thinking, no innovation. Having seen the gap and the dire need to push-start these micro-entrepreneurs, Skills for Inclusive Growth, partnered by Australian Aid, decided to take on the task of helping these entrepreneurs think differently, to be prepared for ups and downs, be in control of your business and to take the plunge. With me today is National Business Development Specialist at Skills for Inclusive Growth, Thangavel Sakthivell, who has been working to upskill these entrepreneurs, and he joins us on S4IG Let's Talk. Sakthivell, welcome. Now, one of the biggest issues that has come up, especially post-pandemic, is that entrepreneurs and specifically micro-entrepreneurs are not prepared for eventualities. How does a micro-entrepreneur even understand eventualities like that?
When we talk with the micro enterprises as well as did programs, what we understood was they suddenly come up with a shock. They don't know how to do it. So what we do actually is work with them to make them understand these are the natural things going to happen because of the trends going on, and we try to make them understand how to face it, how to learn it from them and move forward.
What are the challenges that micro-entrepreneurs face when trying to innovate and also to think out of the box and to take a risk?
As entrepreneurs are starting their journey in a closed circle or closed environment, they were not ready to see beyond that line. So when new things come in, like in the pandemic, for example, they didn't have a thought or way of settling it and facing it in the way to sort out those things. So what they do normally is get panic and then they didn't know how to move forward. What we do with them again is make them understand these are the realities, and there are different phases, especially in conceptualization phase of a business. They become more tensed or stressed. But when it comes to growth level enterprises, they are facing very nicely, and we have seen very good examples that they were able to learn out of it and make good decisions.
What about access to finance, which is one of the biggest problems that micro-entrepreneurs have?
What we do, we already make them aware about the importance of the relationship with the banks. From the beginning itself, they invite the financial people to their ceremonies, as well as they get some small advices. Through that informal connection, they were able to show their innovative projects to them and get some fund for that.
How do we nurture micro-entrepreneurs to take that risk and actually take that big plunge?
One point is we can, as I told you, we can work with them to get that intelligence, how to understand the environment and make maximum out of it. The other way is our program was able to come up with a project called Professional Business Coaching Services, where the coaches go and try to make them understand through the key performance indicators where they are, how to go. So through that intelligence, they were able to move forward. So we think that can be one of the important way of helping the entrepreneurs.
Has there ever come a time when you have had to change the way a person is doing their business or the product they make and make it completely different?
Definitely, most of the time, but we make sure that they understand that and make the change. It's not us changing. That's where the business coaching is very important. Consultancy is I give some ideas to the client, whereas coaching is working with the client to make the client understand the geography or the point where the person is, and then to choose which place the person wanted to go. So the coaching here is going to help them to understand how to analyze the opportunity, calculate the risk, then move forward with the systems what we have.
So if we do what is right, really, we can get women as well as persons with disabilities into the economic ecosystem and watch them contribute to the economy.
Correct, and we have evidences too from Polonnaruwa, from Ampara, Arugambe. We were able to bring them with the help of the husbands, wives and the society, especially the serf ladies in Arugambe, you can understand. So those things are really happening, and as you said, there will be a good day because the things what we are doing, even though it's contributing in a small way, but we are going forward with a positive message.
Our partners on the show have to be the best. Skills for Inclusive Growth and Australian Aid, Srilanka Life, CDB and the Morning Newspaper. Thank you for being the best collaborators ever. Keep us on your radar, subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn.